Greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is I, the Ravenous Spectre, and as you can see down below, this is an unboxing video of the Collector's Edition of God of War. Now, funny little story with this, and I felt crazy for even getting it today, but I first had pre-ordered the Collector's Edition when the game was first announced. I ended up getting it, I had it pre-ordered and all that, and I just had to wait for it to ship. But due to adulting circumstances, I had to actually cancel it, and then I just went ahead and got the standard version, like probably a few weeks before the game was actually going to release. Well, went ahead and got the standard edition, got the game, been loving it, definitely one of my top games of the year. I've always been a big God of War fan, and definitely I'm loving it. But then today, me and my girlfriend had been discussing this for a while, especially with another friend of ours that got the Stonemason edition, and my girlfriend and I had been discussing about it, and we went to Best Buy today. And surely enough, they ended up having like, I think 3 or 4 collector's editions all stacked up there. And it was just like this beam of light from heaven just kind of shone down, or beam of light from Valhalla, whatever. We're talking about Viking, Norse mythology with this stuff, so it fits. It's like it just came down from right through the roof, from the sky, and we're just looking at it in all of its glory. And I just thought, I was just like, well, c'est la vie, I'm just going to go ahead and get it. She's like, are you really going to go ahead and get it? I said, yeah. She said, okay. She said, well, I'll actually end up helping you pay some on it. So she and I both bought the collector's edition, and I also ended up getting an additional $26 off, considering that I have the GCU membership with Best Buy, which is a great membership. I know I keep praising that membership all the time, but if you really like physical media and physical content, games and stuff like that, definitely get the GCU membership with Best Buy, because you save money every single time you buy a game with them. And so the original price of it was $130, I believe, but I only paid $110. So yeah, I think it took like $26 or something off of it. Something, I'm not doing math right in my head. It's on the receipt. Anyways, bottom line is I think it just took like 26 off. But anyways, I just wanted to showcase it real quick, and I'm definitely going to hang on to these boxes, because that's just gorgeous right there. I really do like the artwork on there. Really am digging it. It's a very interesting size. Of course, one reason that it is like it is, with it being the size that it is because of the statue itself. Well, that's the same as the other side over there. But in a way, this is an unboxing video. Actually, everything is already unboxed, I should say, because Lord knows I wasn't going to sit here the entire time and we can't really see much there. I wasn't going to sit here the whole freaking time trying to take all this stuff apart and wasting time and all that crap or whatever. But yeah, definitely going to end up saving these. And there isn't anything real. I just hit myself in the mouth with a box. But anyways, yeah, there isn't anything in there. That's actually where the statue is that I got over here that I'm going to showcase. But yeah, we got some, I guess this Viking Norse language ruins, if you will. I'm not really sure what they say. It'd be nice if they ended up having like a translation thingy or something in there. But anyways, that's the boxes that it came in, and obviously it came with some digital content stuff, which I've already redeemed, which is a Death's Vow armor set, which I don't need because I've been playing the game previously and just got like super far ahead, so my armor and whatever is already like much more powerful than this. And a Guardian Shield, a digital comic number 0 from Dark Horse Comics, a digital art book from Dark Horse Comics. I really wish they put a real art book in there, but whatever. And also a dynamic theme, and the theme is actually really cool. The theme itself is actually this box right there, the front right there, and it has like some moving parts in it in the theme itself, and it has some of the music that's playing in the background. Really cool and colorful. But yeah, I got the digital thingamajiggy bobber thing there. And we got a little box here that ended up coming with this. And I really do think that these two figures right here, that's the box that came in. These two figures right here, I think that they're real wood. They sound like they are. I just kind of knocked them together and they sound like they're real wood. But if you look at them right there, I believe these are actually the dwarves or the stonemasons in the game that assist you with their shops, with buying new armor and upgrading your weapons and upgrading your armor and things like that. So definitely some really cool things. Probably going to find some place to put those at some point, but right now I'm just kind of locking them away. But they do look really cool, that's for sure. And it looks like they really did. I don't know if somebody like hand carved them or they just put it through a machine and ended up getting it carved. I don't know. But another thing we have here is a lithograph. It came in this little interesting envelope right there, which is really cool. And right here, which is definitely really, really, really pretty. And I'm just going to go ahead and slip it around right here. If you want to go ahead and pause it and read that, if you can. I know you can't. you can't really see that on there too well. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. If you want to pause it and try to read it, then so be it. I'll try to get as far up there as I can for you guys to check it out. But yeah, anyways. But that's that really interesting little I guess the picture lithograph thingamajiggy. And the another thing we have here is a cloth map, and it's a really nice material, really, really pretty, as you can see right there. I'll try to lift it up as high as I can to cover up my hideous face so you guys can check it out as best as possible here. I'm trying to fit it all into the frame here as best as possible as well. But yeah, me and my girlfriend have already talked about how we're going to frame this and put it in a nice little frame so it'll be all nice and pretty and safe and protected from dust and disease and pestilence and evilness. Of course, the next thing we have here is the game itself right there, God of War, which I just now realized that, which is good. Hey, creators of Xenoblade 2, why don't you put the freaking name on the side of your freaking steelbook case, man? Come on, get real. Are you stupid? Do that. So when people display it, they can actually see it. It's like, oh, there's a steelbook case up there. I don't know what the hell it is. I got to pull it down to check it out. I can't just read the spine because the name isn't on there. But anyways, yeah, it's got a little bit of like a pop out and embossing thingamajiggy on there, like along on the edges and on the front. Ooh. Anyways, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in here. My girlfriend wanted her own copy of the game, so that was another reason why she ended up going halvesies with me, if you will, on the collector's edition. And I already have my edition as well. But obviously, there's some nice little artwork that's right there, and all you're going to have is just a disc in there. The disc is in her system, and the other disc is in my system as well. And you got some ruins right there, whatever. And so yeah, that is everything that is inside of the collector's edition. And this is the big old mamma lemma ding dong right here. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous statue. That is a gorgeous statue. It truly is. And it does have some weight to it as well. It truly does. I love this thing. When I popped it out and showed it to my girlfriend, she's like, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I said, yeah, it definitely is. So definitely a really awesome statue. So glad that we managed to get this, but it's definitely a keeper, and we're just kind of keeping it over here on our computer desk over here so we can marvel at it every single day and just look at it how pretty it is. But anyways, on top of that, I'm just going to go ahead and show the case that I got, and I'm going to show you guys what the artwork is just on the case itself, which, you know, I mean, it's pretty, it's gorgeous. You know, you can see it right there, which was just on the box itself. But the main thing that I want to show off here is a alternate cover, which is actually the background on my the computer here right now, as a matter of fact. And obviously I flipped it around. I flipped it around to this because that is some badass stuff right there. Kind of looks a little like the in a way like the Doom scene that was in the old school Doom, or actually the new school Doom. Anyways, but yeah, the alternate cover that you can flip around, which obviously I did flip around for Doom because it looked a whole hell of a lot better just looking at a freaking Space Marine. But yeah, definitely really awesome there. Really glad to have that, and to kind of top it off a little bit here with some other Kratos stuff before we even thought about getting this or dealing with any of this with the God of War Collector's Edition or anything like that. There's some little PlayStation figures that you can pick up now. I think they're only sold at GameStop, and they're like $10 a piece. I guess it's supposed to be like Sony's way of getting into amiibos, but they're not amiibos. They don't have like little, RF reader thingamajiggies, whatever inside of them. So they're $10 instead of like $15 that you would originally buy for an amiibo. But there's a Kratos one out that they have right there, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and leave it in the box. I don't really think I'm going to open it up per se. And they got like a little bio thingy here on the back dealing with Kratos and like when he first got into had his first game series and all that. So definitely a really awesome thing And they're supposed to be coming out with some other figures too. I also noticed that they have a Crash Bandicoot one as well, which I didn't get because I'm not like a Crash fan or nothing. Like some of the games, but I'm not like a mega fan or anything like that. But they have other figures that have been coming out as well. I don't know if they have more out now or they're going to get more out, but I know Hihachi Mimushima or whatever his name is from Tekken is supposed to be coming out. They also have one which is from Ni no Kuni 2, which is what's his name? Evan, the little king cat guy. And they're supposed to be having some other ones as well. I think they're supposed to have like one from Killzone that's supposed to be coming out. And I think Sackboy. I don't know. I don't know when they're going to be releasing all these things, but I'm going to be on the lookout for them because there is a few other ones that I would like to pick up. But just to go ahead and throw this in here, since we'll go ahead and doing this, I do have one little pickup I wanted to show that I ended up getting for like $2 or $3. No, $3 or $4 as a matter of fact. And that is Dungeon Siege 3. The funny thing about this is I used to own this game twice, as a matter of fact. Why in the name of Thor's left testicle that I ever got rid of it, I'll have no freaking clue, because it's honestly a really interesting game, really fun, and I really do like dungeon crawlers, and it's kind of like a Diablo clone, if you will. But for $3 or $4, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get back into it again. It does have local multiplayer. I think it has online multiplayer too, but really want to go ahead and get into this. I'm playing it with, I want to be able to get into it and play it with some friends and play it with my girlfriend and whatnot and get her into it and checking it out, because I haven't explored the co-op side of this. I just played the single player and that was it. But yeah, glad to finally have it again for the third and final time. I mean, for $3 or $4, you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, looking forward to getting into that at some point whenever I finish God of War. But just want to go ahead and do a little unboxing video of this and show you guys what was in the collector's edition. I didn't bother to get the Stonemason edition #1. They didn't have it there at the Best Buy we went to, but they did have it for sale online. One of my friends ended up getting that. Pixel Gamer Girls, if you want to go check them out. Heather is her name. She also has a video on there, as a matter of fact. And my girlfriend is also on there with her. She's on there, and Heather is her name. She ended up going and doing a video of it, of her unboxing this as well, if you want to go and check out her video. But anyways, yeah, so that is everything all fine, well and good, and I'm fixing to go back and play some more God of War, so I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later, taters.